And I just thought you and I needed a fresh perspective as we leave today, to be reminded of how God sees us in this culture that no longer maybe is jumping up and down and cheering for us. And number one is this, and the old timers were much better at talking on this than me today, but planet Earth, Peter will remind us, and this is a biblical truth that you'll want to hold on to. Planet Earth is not our home. We are only passing through. Go to 1 Peter one more time. 1 Peter, and listen to how Peter addresses you and I. 1 Peter in verse 1 says, I am writing to God's chosen people who are living as foreigners in the provinces. That was almost foreign for me to read because it had been so long since I hadn't considered that old planet Earth isn't like the destination. Go to chapter 2 in 1 Peter and look at verse 11, how Peter addresses us. Dear friends, I warn you as temporary residents and foreigners to keep away from worldly desires that wage war against your very souls. There, that idea of being a foreigner jumps off the page. But then it says something else, that we are temporary residents of planet Earth. Go back to Hebrews chapter 11 and check out verse 13. It's one of the most descriptive passages of who you and I are in the New Testament. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 13 says, all these people died still believing what God had promised them. They did not receive what was promised, but they saw it all from a distance and welcomed it. And the early church agreed that they were foreigners and nomads here on earth. Obviously, people who say such things are looking forward to a country they can call their own. If they had longed for the country they came from, they would have gone back, but they were looking for a better place, a heavenly homeland. And that is why God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has prepared a city for them.